to the horrifying tales of the Wellington Hotel. I hope you enjoyed the tale of the young boy in the cellar. But tonight's tale is about this very room that I sit right now. The room you call the best room. It wasn't known as the best room in 1820. This was known as the gruesome room. You see, the Wellington Hotel has not always been fun. Unlike today when you have your drinks and chats and laughter with your friends and family. This room was where they used to bring all the bandits, the highwaymen, the robbers, the thieves, the murderers that travelled through the roads of Derbyshire. They would bring them into this room and they would torture them. Or, as known, or as you would feel today, they would be gruesomely murdered in this very room. The floor which you stand upon used to run with rivers of traitor blood as they were hooked in the back of their head and wrenched up and up and up on like a medieval torture pulley. And they would hang there in a vegetated state. They would be scared and frightened, but they made their mistakes. They made their bed. They shouldn't have been who they were. They should have been a better citizen in Derbyshire. The torturer would put on a red hot poker. No, a white hot poker on the flames, on the fire, until they would take this device, this poker, these tongs off of the fire, and they would grab the highwayman, the robber's tongue, and they would put these pokers, these tongs onto their tongue as the white hot metal hits the tongue and sizzles, and they will pull and pull and they would pull until that tongue muscle was ripped out of their mouth and it silenced the yars, because you can't scream so well without a tongue. And then they would poke and prod and push things into the eyeballs, and the eyeballs would pop. And ooze and goo would come out of the eyes, and blood would drip, and they would poke into the intestines, and they would pull out their intestines and drop them to the floor. There were so many different ways to torture the victims. Are they victims? They were bad people that did bad things. Sometimes, when I sit down here at night alone, I can still hear the sizzling of a tongue, the screaming of the criminals. But you don't hear that no more. Not now. Not for real. Just the echoes of the forgotten, who still experience here at the Wellington Hotel. Join me again for more gruesome horror